Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me for week 3 of our New Year's challenge. We'll begin on the floor, sitting down with our legs crossed or out in front of you, whatever feels comfortable for you. Close your eyes and begin to take notice of your breath. Really pay attention to the way you inhale and the way you exhale. Do this here for a few breaths. I'm going to set the intention for us this week, which is about letting go of things that do not serve you, especially thoughts and thought patterns that do not serve you, all of the negative self-talk that we do, all of the criticism that we do. We're going to let that go today through this little breathing exercise and through our workout. Sometimes we carry things that make us heavy and make us feel tired and slow. So it's really important to just let go of things that weigh you down. And I want you to feel that through this workout as you exercise and you move your body. Just think of that, just like letting go of the problems that aren't yours, issues that don't concern you. Just let go and feel yourself be lighter and more agile. Anytime you catch yourself saying something negative or harsh to yourself, replace it with a positive thing, a loving word, something loving you would tell your friend. Say that to you. Speak to yourself in a loving way. I'm going to give you guys about 20 more seconds to just sit with that and just breathe, relax, and let go of any stress or frustrations. Alright guys, so we can begin to open our eyes and then take your arms overhead for a spinal stretch. Inhale here, exhale, cactus your arms down, inhale, up again, exhale, cactus your arms. Do this on your own breath, your own count for a few more breaths. Alright guys, now from a tabletop position, we're going to come down into child pose. Make sure your toes are together, sit your hips back, forehead to the floor, arms wide out in front of you, and take a few breaths here. Very good. Now begin to raise yourself up and we'll do some cat-cows. Again, breathing in, inhale, curve your spine. Exhale, curl your spine for cat. Inhale for cow. And exhale for cat. Move your hips around here, shift your neck. Move around however feels natural and good for you. Begin to pick your knees off the floor and then shift your hips back for down dog. Really push off with your hands, stretching that lower back. Feel free to stay here, or you can bring your forearms down to the floor, bend those knees for dolphin pose. If you're in dolphin pose, you can come back up to down dog. And now begin stretching yourself from side to side, grabbing one arm to your opposite ankle. And feel free to bend your knees as much as you need to do this correctly. Great job. Now do the other side. Come back into down dog. And now begin to slowly walk your feet up to your hands. Sweep your hands overhead. And now take a deep breath, bring your hands to heart prayer, and come down touching the floor. Bend your knees as much as you need to, and then bring your hands beneath your knees and straighten out your back. Hold here, now come down to the floor. Bring your hands back to your shins, straighten out your back, and now bring everything down to the floor. Let's do that one more time. Hands to your shins, straighten out your back. Breathe and let everything go. Sweep your hands overhead, straight back. Stretch yourself out, deep breath. Now bring your hands to heart prayer. Twist your upper body to the left. And now begin to twist your upper body to the right. Come back to center and sweep your hands overhead once more and bring them down to the floor as you walk yourself out into a plank position. Shift your hips back into down dog. Lift your right leg and bring it forward into your chest and out into a runner's lunge. Begin to twist your torso to the right if that's in your practice for a spinal twist. Bring your knee down to the floor if it's not already there and shift your hips back for a half split. Back into your runner's lunge, and now bring that leg back for a three-legged dog. And now you can bring it down for down dog, lifting your left leg up for a three-legged dog. Begin to tuck that knee into your chest and over for a runner's lunge. You have the option to twist your torso to the left and extend your hand out for a spinal twist. Unbind and now bring your knee down to the floor and shift your hips back for a half split. Hips forward for a runner's lunge, and now bring that leg back up for a three-legged dog, then down for a down dog. Now begin to walk your feet to your hands and sit down into a chair pose, holding it here for a few seconds. Straighten out your legs, big stretch, come down, extend your legs out into plank, and slowly come down all the way to your belly. Use your arms to lift your upper body up for cobra. Begin to curl over your toes into down dog. And now push yourself forward into plank and then lower down and pull yourself up to cobra. If you're not familiar with yoga, this sequence is called chaturanga. Begin to curl your body over your toes for down dog. Slowly walk your feet forward and sweep your hands overhead. Bring your hands down to your side and begin to shift your neck from side to side. Begin doing half neck circles and move from one side down to your shin to the other side. And now start rolling out your shoulders. Swing your arms across your chest for chest openers. Now take your left hand across your chest and hold it back with your right arm for shoulder stretch. Good. Now stretch out your right shoulder. Great job, guys. Now bring your arms down to your side, close your eyes, and find your center of balance. Shift your hips around, move your knees, take deep breaths, and I'll give you guys a few seconds to really sink into this wonderful place of stability. Great job, guys. Just a few more breaths here and we'll get started with our warm-up. Alright guys, starting off our warm-up with crossover jacks. Be sure you're keeping your core nice and tight and you're breathing throughout the exercise. You'll do these just as you do your side lunges, only this time you will come down and touch the floor or touch your toes.
I can what this is. Yeah, I keep drowning in those blue eyes, and you can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire if it gets too dark. I'll be your light. Be your light.
Second round of warm-ups here, guys. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get that heart rate up. You got this.
I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I am running for you. I am running for you. I am running for you. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light. I'll be your light. Your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light.
Starting our HIIT with some squat into front kicks. Remember to get low, bend those knees, get that booty down, and then come up and snap front kick. Come on, guys. Let's keep moving. Let's go. Get in a wide sumo squat position and then try your best to bring your elbow all the way down to your knee. Speed punches here, guys. If you're holding on to any frustrations, this is the place to let them go. Round 2 of our first cycle. Pick up the pace here, guys. Let's get it. On to our last cycle, guys. Starting with hip thrusters. Keep that core tight, keep yourself moving, keep your body moving. Only 4 exercises to go. Let's get it. Our last exercise is burpee, guys. Come on, give it your all. Don't stop. Just 30 seconds. Let's go. Great work, guys. We're all done with our workout for the day. Let's jog in place and bring our heart rate down and start doing some arm circles to get some movement in our shoulders. Start rotating the opposite way. Get in a wide stance and then come down for goddess pose. Do a little pulse here and then we'll come right back up, squeeze, and then back down. Stand up, squeeze your glutes, and then come down and over to your left side. Now come up and begin to side stretch to your right. Good. Come to standing and start doing arm circle rotations with your right arm. Rotate in the opposite direction. Other arm. Rotate in the opposite direction. And now let's do some body twists from side to side, pivoting your back leg. Let's start doing some windmills. Bend your knees as much as you need to touch your toes. Do your last two here. And now come up and bring one knee up for a glute stretch. Test your balance here by straightening out your leg and then bring it back for a quad stretch. Other side, glute stretch. Straighten out your leg and then bring it back for a quad stretch. Good, now let's do some calf raises. Now let's come on the floor for some cat-cows. You can do them on your own breath, your own count, and invite any kind of movement that feels good for you. Great work, everyone. Let's begin to lie down for our Shavasana. Pinch your shoulder blades together. Close your eyes. Slow your breathing down. Just relax. This is a time for you. Thank you so much for joining me today. You can stay here for as long as you would like. And remember to be kind to yourself. We can't always choose the things that happen in life, but we can choose the thoughts that we have. So think positive, loving, kind thoughts. Love you guys, and I'll catch you next time.